friends, welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to discuss about rules to draw ray diagrams for concave lens. Okay, before entering into the topic, ఇంకా ఎవరైనా ఈ ఛానల్ ని సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకున్నట్లయితే సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకోండి, లైక్ చేయండి, షేర్ చేయండి. Okay, well, entering into the topic. Okay, how many rules are there? Here in this we have 3 rules. Okay, and concave lens is represented with the symbol. Okay, and here this is the representation of concave lens. Concave lens at the center less thickness, at the edges it is having more thickness. Two refracting surfaces are combined together is called lens. At the center which is having less thickness, at the edges which is having more thickness, such type of lens we are calling it as concave lens. Okay, here the concave lens is represented as arrowhead inside. Okay, this is the representation of concave lens. Arrowhead inside is the representation of concave lens. This symbol I am going to use for rules to draw ray diagrams. Okay, and right now coming to first rule. First of all, we need to take lens and we need to represent what are the terms which are involving in it. Here this is called principal axis. Principal axis is nothing but a line which is passing through centers of curvature and optic center. This is the optic center which is represented with the symbol O and which is having two foci, F1, this is F1 and this is F2. Okay, and two center of curvatures for this. This is C2 and this is C1. You need to take care of that the distance between C2 F1 and F1 O is remains same. Why? Because the focus is exactly midway of radius of curvature, so that equal distances we need to consider. O2 F2 and F2 to C2 is remains same distance. Okay, right now coming to first rule. If a light ray which is coming from infinity is represented like this and incidenting on the lens, what happens to the light ray? When a light ray coming from infinity, it get incidenting on the lens and it get refracted. Okay, what the concave lens will do? Concave lens will diverge the light ray when it is incidenting on the lens. Okay, this is the diverging light ray. Diverges like this after incidence. Okay, but actually this is the light ray which is appears to coming from one point. Okay, this is diverging light ray which is coming from appears to coming from F1 point. Okay, this is which is giving you first rule. When a light ray which is moving parallel to the principal axis and diverges, diverging light ray appears to coming from focus. This is the first rule. Second rule. Again the representation same, so I am representing again for this. This is the optic center. This is the focus points. And center of curvatures C2 and C1. Okay, second rule. If a light ray appears to coming toward the focus, what happened to the light ray? Okay, here I am considering one light ray which is appears to coming toward the focus. Okay, I am taking a light ray which is appears to coming toward the focus. Then what happened to the light ray after incidenting on it? Okay, This light ray get refracted, refracted light ray moving parallel to principal axis. This is the second rule. Okay. Once again, if a light ray appears to coming toward the focus, it get refracted. Refracted light ray always moves parallel to principal axis. This is the second rule. And coming to third rule. Instead of this symbol, you can use a lens also, but which is very easy to represent. So this is optic center, foci I am representing F2, F1, C2, C1. Okay, right now. Third, if a light ray which is moving through focus or coming toward the optic center, this is the light ray which is coming toward the optic center. What happens to the light ray? The light ray get refracted, and refracted light ray without any deviation it passes. In concave lens or convex lens, the light ray which is passing through optic center, there is no deviation taking place. These are the three rules. Once again, a light ray which is moving parallel to the principal axis and instanting on concave lens, it get diverges. Refracted ray diverges. The diverging light ray appears to coming from focus point. Second rule, if a light ray appears to move toward the focus and get refracted from the lens, it moving parallel to principal axis. Second. Third, if a light ray which is passing through optic center, without any deviation it passes. These are the three rules for ray diagram.